Hello, Project Runway staff. My name is KiYada Jenkins. I am from Lafayette, Louisiana, and I am 22 years old. I currently live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana with my fiance Ryan Upshaw and our dog Scooter. I moved to Baton Rouge back in August of 2011, where I attended Louisiana State University, obtaining my Bachelor's of Science in Textiles, Apparel, and Merchandising with a minor in Business Administration back in May of 2015. I have been interested in the fashion industry since I was about 5 or 6 years old. I was heavily influenced by my mom's love for putting together outfits, and by the time I was 9 years old, I decided that I wanted to be a designer. That decision came about when America's Next Top Models, the first season premiered, and I initially wanted to be a runway model, but unfortunately I'm 5'2", and runway days just was not for me. So with that decision, I have decided that I would like for my garments to be made in the USA. I would like to continue to build the United States garment industry, whether that be in New York, California, and any other place around the United States. I think it's important to continue to build our industry and providing jobs for people here. And along with that, I would like to provide quality clothing, eco-friendly clothing as well. And also, I would like to help those in Africa. I would like to build their garment industry up by sourcing my fabrics there and maybe even getting my clothes manufactured there if there's something that the United States cannot produce for me at the quality that I would like. I have done a few fashion shows, most of them being under my school's program. And before then, I designed my homecoming dress my senior year. I also designed my prom dress my senior year. And aside from that, I designed my church dance uniforms. At that time, I was not sewing, just designing, so I would sketch it out and then I would go and bring it to our home seamstress, and she would go ahead and make the garments for us. And that was my process then until I got to college. My most recent accomplishment has been designing in New Orleans Fashion Week's top designer competition. I showed 10 looks and unfortunately I did not win, but the experience was well worth it. The networking was a great opportunity for me, and also the exposure here in Louisiana. I believe that Project Runway can help me flourish and continue to make my dream a reality. Showing in New Orleans Fashion Week was the first step, so Project Runway, you might as well be the second step. I think that the exposure that the show gets will definitely help me to continue living out my dream. And let's not forget that cash prize. It would definitely come in handy when I go into production. But in all honesty, I really feel like I need Project Runway to pull out the creative juices that I have flowing inside of me, but I just haven't been around the correct fashion and positive influences that I need to pull that out of me. I think being on the show will definitely challenge me aesthetically and also challenge me personally, and it will just help me to continue my dream, like just to continue being who I want to be in the industry and knowing that this is where I'm supposed to be in my early 20s. So, with that being said, I would just like to say thank you guys so much for this amazing opportunity. Thank you for your time and consideration, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. And Tim, make it work.